basically.
A nerfed
But
version of Banner Command.
yeah,
I hated
because
Banner
Banner Command
Commands.
could get Banner Command could be stacked, whereas in Hullbreaker cannot be stacked. That's the thing. The only problem about it though is that ranged champions can be able to use this, and assassins can be able to use this, and I don't like that idea. I'm like, you should only let it be able to go to the bruisers, juggernauts, and not assassins, and tanks, and take it off. Not be allowed for the assassins like Yasuo, Yone. They say they're bruisers, but actually they're not. They're actually assassin types because they take care of the early game all the time. Even mid and then also into late. They scale all areas of the game. Besides the point, and assassins, if assassins have that, that could be fucking busted if they want to freaking just go split push and grab some easy gold. But really it should be classed off to the tanks, and then also if Rangers had it, like a Teemo had that shit's not gonna be fun at all. With
Teemo
it's a tankier Teemo.
Teemo is a kind of disease that you can only really appreciate what kind of disease it is when you discover someone who can actually like really play him, and then suddenly it's like, why?
The thing is that they're gonna be trying to change the force of nature passive. They're gonna try and change that to where it doesn't stack in magic resist. Instead it's just like if you get CC'd, like if you get rooted or stunned or suppressed, you will gain 8% of your missing health back. Because with Teemo, he doesn't really stop that. He doesn't really give you any type of main bits of CC other than a blind, and a slow, but that doesn't count. So you'll not be able to gain the health back, and his poison, they're going to be stacking his poison for his W. That shit's going to soon stack and keep continuing the damage. Or he attacks you. They're going to keep stacking up in damage up to 5. They're going to be adding that soon for Teemo. Them taking away the Force of Nature passive that was actually Teemo's middle finger to his damage is now freaking being taken away, and they're not making an alternative item for right now to back that shit up. That's what I'm not liking right now. They're not trying to make a alternative like the old adaptive helm. Force of Nature, adaptive helm became the Force of Nature, but just not as good as adaptive helm as Force of Nature. Oh, like it's really not looking good for tanks at all. So having the Hullbreaker is gonna at least get a foot in the door, because also when top laners don't get ganks, like there'll be one side. One team will have a jungler that will come gank top lane, but the other team, their jungler never comes top lane at all. Not fed, nothing, but the jungler is that fucking bad, and he doesn't come top lane.
The weird thing is that did happen to me the last time I played top lane, because I was playing Mundo, and I'm not very good at, or I don't really know Mundo that well. Darius eventually caused a lot of havoc, but it didn't start with the Darius. It started with the fact that our bot lane was like losing lane and bad. Like,
yeah.
It started with that. The Jhin, the enemy team. The Jhin on the enemy team, there was almost no running from him, or even running back. It was so bad. Like, I made somewhat of a recovery in mid game, but Darius knifing me constantly, and doing unbelievable amounts of damage. It was really bad.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, I wanted to honor League, but the problem with honoring League right now is...
There's no point of it. It'd be a waste of your honoring. Trust me.
The problem is it just keeps going so bad.
Yeah, like Dota is even dominating
right now. It's just like, can I perceive this? Is my team? Yeah, my team's back. Like, there's a couple of times when my team isn't, but a lot of the time lately, it's been worse than my luck with shards and games. Because my luck has actually been kind of good. Like, the only sacred I had recently on this account I'm playing on right now, I'm like, what could possibly be there? And then, when I open the sacred, I instantly get Draco the Gaunt, and I'm like, that's huge.
My phone, I got the butcher guy, the guy that's supposed to be like the Halloween event. When the Halloween event came out on here, and they had like Jason Voorhees, basically.
Wait, do you mean
He's in the Knights faction, yeah, he's in like the Knights faction, or the Bannerlords faction.
Oh, I gotta check that out. I thought you were talking about this created monster.
No, I got him on my phone, and that was from the blue shard, not from the purple shard. I used my purple shard, got nothing. Blue shard, I got fucking. Hold on, let me pull it up. After all this damn extra shit, there we go. Go here. It's the Fearmonger. Got the Fearmonger. Is the one I got. Who has fear and true fear. Just fear and true fear.
I'm trying to remember who that is.
Then fills this champion's turn meter by 50% whenever an enemy's HP drops below 20%. Attacks one enemy 2 times each hit, decreases the target's turn meter by 7.5% if the target is under a fear or a true fear debuff. Reduces the cooldowns of this champion's Taste of Despair, which is the passive. Reduces the cooldown of the Taste of Despair skill by 1 turn if this attack kills an enemy, based on his attack. The Haunted Machete attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a fear debuff for 1 turn, and a 75% chance of placing a 30% speed debuff for 2 turns. Has a 75% chance of placing a true fear debuff on 2 enemies for 1 turn if this attack kills an enemy. One true fear debuff will be placed on an enemy with the lowest turn meter, while one will be placed on the enemy with the highest turn meter. Will use Axe. Attacks one enemy will ignore 35% of target's defense if the target is under a fear or a true fear debuff. Places a 30% increased speed buff for 2 turns, a revive on death buff for 2 turns, and a block debuff buff for 1 turn on this champion if this attack kills an enemy.
Revive on Death. Revive on Death is a better debuff, and some champions that use Revive on Death are so coveted that people will literally spend their whole account's worth of stuff just to get them. Like, one of them is...
and I just got one.
Party. You may not have heard of him.
Probably not.
But he is...
Because it doesn't sound anything.
I'm trying to remember what faction he's from. He's incredibly fast.
I also got the Wagon Bane, too.
I don't know much about Wagon Bane. I've heard he's not that good, but I don't actually... Because I have one myself, I don't really know...
Okay, what Wagon Bane does is attacks one enemy, has a 35% chance of placing a 50% decrease accuracy debuff for 2 turns. That's one of his attack. That's one of his special ability. That's one of his skills. That's a normal attack. Hit one of his extra skills that has 4 turns. Attacks one enemy, places a 7.5% continuous heal buff on the ally with the lowest HP for 2 turns. And then start the Mayhem. Attacks one enemy, has a 75% chance of placing a 60% decreased defense debuff for 2 turns. Also has a 75% chance of decreasing the target's turn meter by 15%. That has a 5 turn. That's his abilities. Dragon Bone. I have the Jailer too.
Ogren Jailer?
Yeah, I have the Ogren Jailer.
If you get him in the right spot, He is a monster, Ogren Jailer.
Looking at it right now, attacks one enemy has a 40% chance of removing one random buff from the target.
He,
One enemy has a
okay,
40% chance of stealing 2 random buffs from the target. Places an extra hit if any buff is stolen. Attacks one enemy, damage increases by 20% if the target has no active buffs. Thus. And then increases accuracy if it pours aura. Good.
he does know
Dang.
his multipliers are off the charts good. Yeah.
And I got him.
If you actually level him, which I'm trying to level some champions right now, but if you level him, you will see some people get one shot. Like, you just put some ability down, and where you hit that with, you're dead. Like, he won't block revive, but the only way to make him more OP for a single target would be if that ability blocked revive.
Shit, that does sound broken, actually, come to think about it.
Like, okay, he can do, like, what is it? 400 damage a blow.
Not that bad.
No, not 400.
that bad.
Excuse me. 400,000. Excuse me.
Oh, still not that bad, damn!
Yeah, 400,000 if you have him fully, like, level 6 and geared and stuff. But, yeah. You have to get him to level 6 with gear in order to get the 400,000. Like, he'll still load to, like, 20,000 or 15,000 or something ridiculous like that regularly. But if you get him to his full upgraded state, yeah, it's 400,000. There is one other champion that could do that, like point blank, but they are a legendary. They're incredibly difficult to get.
Basically, upgrade the Ogren Jailer because he's really damn good.
What's his face? Trundagil Mallet is one of the best. Good. I don't know if they. I wish they would make like a way to fuse Trundagil Mallet, either a fragment or a fusion event, because she is such an amazing. But they haven't.
This one guy has a Jotun that's not even that tanky, but mine's tankier than him.
Oh, we're doing some arena? Yeah, I'm gonna go do some arena.
He just did a HP burn from Gallic. Oh shit. Yeah, fuck that asshole up.
My Gallic, sadly, I didn't rank 6 him. I ended up ranking 6 someone else. I haven't ranked. Okay, so I ranked 6 my War Mage. I still haven't made another rank 6. I'm planning on making a rank 6 of Kale, but only because instead of Gallic for now, like I am eventually planning on rank 6 in Gallic, but the problem with me pulling a Kale from a green shard is that Kale is a god in certain content. Like, he's particularly a god in Clan Boss. Like, if you get him, I suddenly, like, when I get him, I, like, start focusing resources on him because he's so powerful for certain content. Clan Boss is an absolute game changer because of the poison and the life steal that he can do with damage. If you can keep him alive, he's a game changer. So that's why I ended up trying to focus resources on him, but I still don't have my food prepared to even do that.
Is that like getting the immortal gear is coming from Clan Boss?
Oh, it is.
That's the thing.
It's
Clan
just,
Boss.
I have to attack Clan Boss a bunch right now. Right now, I'm just trying to get some
I'm now
silver.
coming back and playing it.
Trying to level my Drunkle to God. I'll eventually use him for Clan Boss. For now, he's not where I need him to be.
Yeah. This Urost Soul Cage, him at max level, no items and everything like that, and all that shit, you know, He is so goddamn fucking tanky too.
Did you get him?
Eh, No, I'm looking at. I've looked at his stats. He's so fucking berserkingly tanky.
Yeah, I
That's what
would
I'm saying.
imagine
He's
because
like, oh,
I fought one in Doom Tower, and we were whacking at it for like. I don't even know if it was an Urost. I don't think I've actually fought an Urost. I don't think I've.
Ross, so
I don't think I've fought a Soul Cage recently. Like, I don't think I have.
okay. Yeah.
Like, I want to get a Soul Cage, but he's
They're
out
really
of my
tough to
reach.
get.
He's completely out of my reach right now, unfortunately.
Yeah, but to me, I say this much: like, as long as you try as hard as you can to get him, you'll be good as gold. I'll say that much. Like, you just do your best to try and get his ass, and you can.
My main problem is I've got to level a cleanser and I need a 4th rank 6. That's my main issue. If I can just get that 4th rank 6, I think I can get him.
That's good.
So far, I've leveled 1 piece of food to 3 just now. Let's see if I can level another one.
'Cause on my phone, I have a shit ton of good 3s, but I haven't given up yet because I'm trying to make all the 2s become food for the 3s. Because I got a lot of good 3s. That's the dumb shit. I have a lot of good tier 3s.
I have a lot of 1s that I'm leveling now to 2 so that they can finally become, like, relevant. 'Cause right now, they're not really relevant.
Yeah.
Because a lot of the content will just like see a level 1 or whatever and just like swat it away like a fly. Like, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna upgrade the freaking guy that has fear. I'm taking him to the Void Tower, letting him getting leveled up a bit, you know? Even though I haven't freaking put any items on him yet. He's based off from attack. But I haven't put, like I said, I haven't put any items on him yet because I don't know what would be the best for him for now. You know what I mean?
Alright, so I'm gonna see if I can upgrade any of the armor for my let's see, can we upgrade this amulet? I'm not going to attempt more than that. Alright, so I'm going to go do a clan boss run and see how it goes.
Okay, I just did the clan boss and everything.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do a clan boss run myself and see if I can actually... I don't know if I can do a 6.1 million run. I might have to finish it off with my other account because I still have a clan boss key on there. That's okay with you? Because it's hard.
I mean, I already used all my creep.
It's not just you. A lot of my teammates have not returned yet. Like they're still practically AFK. So because of that, not a lot of other people are contributing. So I have duoed this clan boss before, but it takes a lot of my stuff landing. Like my buffs have to land. Because sometimes my buffs don't land when I play this thing, and then it's like I could have beat it, but I didn't beat it. It's like a coulda, woulda, shoulda thing. No, I could have saved the world, but no. The buff didn't land. I just imagine like there's a t-shirt is like, I could have saved the world! If my buff landed.
But my buff wasn't. Yeah, if my buff landed. That'd be a perfect shirt.
I'm thinking of also my story. Oh yeah, maybe I should tell you a story about the all-new Avions, Avion 4. So I have been also I talked to my brother recently in California over the phone. He's very interested in Avion 4 and he's going to try it. So Avion 4 is very different from the other Avions because it's very so yeah, so it's very different because none of the characters except Geo, Galahad, and the Hercules that was a Darkling are the only characters that are recognizable from the rest of the Avions. Like Mel, the Pendragons, and everyone else is not visible. And Hercules, though, is not alone because he's with the demon called Katesh. And Katesh is he's very evil. I mean, I fought Hercules, the last fight with Hercules, and I can't beat him right now. Because my team, they're nearing level 80, which is the level cap in Avion's higher than Raid. But it's still not enough. I don't know what it is. Like, I literally have to make it so, like, these little peacekeeper thingies, like, human things, keep, like, destroying my party. So I'm, like, trying to make sure, okay, as long as, if we can get to the point where they're not, the level where they're not destroying my party, then I might, you know, risk the last battle again. And there's no health bar. It's not like clanboss where I have to see the health bar. You can't even see the thing's health bar. Like, are we almost kill it? Or not? Or are we nowhere near killing it? What's the deal with that? So yeah, so far I've got 1.6 mil on the clan boss. 1.7. Poison on it. Tail's poisoning it. Elhane's shooting at it. Hopefully she gets a War Master proc on the next go. War Maiden, you need to learn the regular poison more often. I'm sure I'm breathing like the foulest breath on the planet. Breathing it everywhere. Okay, good.
I thought War Maiden only had the freaking slow or the freeze.
She has an increased attack, a poison, and a decreased defense. The decreased defense.
That doesn't sound like War Maiden.
No, it is. Like, I don't know if you're thinking of the same champion. I know what her abilities are because I actually got a War Maiden to rank 6. And the rank 6 War Maiden.
Oh, War Maiden. I'm thinking of the War Priest. Never mind. I'm thinking of the War Priest.
No, War Priest. No, War Priest. I have a rank 4 War Priest. I didn't raise her to 6. I actually raised a War Maiden to 6. That's how I know what her abilities are. Like, it would be sad if I raised a champion to 6 and didn't know what their abilities were. You got your champion to rank 6 mastery.
I don't get that kind of lucky.
And I don't remember what their abilities are.
What the fuck?
That's sad that you played the champion to rank 6 and you didn't know what their abilities were. Wouldn't that be sad? Like,
yeah, you don't remember any of their abilities. Like, oh, it would be like, Master, why you have to remember?
Yeah, I'm getting some good War Master procs. I'm gonna have to put the, I'll have to check the Kale. Because Kale is my best poisoner. On both accounts now, not just, because I know this account started with Elhane, but the second that I pulled the Kale from a green, it changed this account by a lot, because now this account has full clan boss viability because I pulled him from the green.
Of the Kale.
Yeah, because I pulled that Kale. He's that big of a deal to pull. Or to have as a starter. Like, he's huge deal. In fact, I made that girl with an account just because I didn't use Kale as my starter. Like, he's such a big him and Apothecary. I don't know what it is about Apothecary, but he is like the second most influential rare in the game other than Kale. And now I have like 2 of them on that other account. Like, granted, I only recently pulled the second one. I'm gonna try to keep it down. See, he needs to. Have you ever wondered what's in like the background of this whole termite chamber? Even if you kill it, you never get to explore what's back there.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with it, but it's like, honestly, it's a good way to keep mystery.
Because I've always wondered, you know, like what's back there? Oh, he's the spirit thing. No wonder he's a pain. Oh, wow, he counter hit and one-shot Wormy. He's a bit of a piece of work.
Yeah, he's green. I know that.
Yeah, I might have to go to my other.
Die that fast.
Well, he's bad. He's the more evil version. Like Void, I probably will be able to kill him once. But the green one is, I don't know, like, not only does he, like, he gets this, like, attack buff, I don't know what it's about, but he gets this attack buff, and then he suddenly becomes, like, unless you have a man-eater, he's a problem. Or, like, a fully developed Draco the God. Like, I haven't fully developed him yet, that's the problem. Like, I think Draco the God would be godlike in his bite if I get him to 50. But I have to get him to 50 or 60 first. Because he has to last long enough that his buff really matters. That's the thing. I might kill him though, it's getting close. I'm at 4.9 mil damage. The only people doing right now are the 60,000 Wolfmaster procs. Because the thing about Elhain on this account is she has all the green masteries because I actually spent the 800 gems at that one point. Like, the gems have nearly recovered, but a while back I spent the gems, and now Elhain can now do War Master procs. So that's why she's able to do unbelievable amounts of damage now to the clan boss, is because of those procs.
I see.
But she's not actually herself. She's not that good. Like, okay, let me explain. If I put as much upgrades on a Kale as I had on her, like he would be much better for the boss. Upgrades often do more in a lot of situations than the champions. Because so much of the time. Oh! Elhain lived, we might actually kill it. We might actually kill this thing. This is close to my PB. Well, my PB's 6.6 mil, but we're at 6.1 right now, so it's almost PB pace. So yeah, we might make history with this fight. But she needs to land every single War Master block. I don't know if we'll do it, but we're close to it. We were very close.
Yes.
6.5 million. 6.5 million.
That's still good.
We beat it.
Yeah, it says that it has defeated on easy difficulty.
Yeah, I don't know
I just
why
saw
it's
that.
called easy, because I swear to God, that's not easy. That
Yeah,
Like, the only way to go further for me, the big thing is I either have to get Draco the Gaunt to 50 or 60, or I have to get a Man-Eater. It's one or the other, because there's, like, no other way.
Yeah.
Like, you know, gung-ho it at a better difficulty.
Yeah.
I don't know why, man. Like, I think the reason that these other difficulties even exist is because Man-Eater exists. That's why.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's why. I think the reason that like normal, hard, etc. exists is because of that. Literally because Man-Eater exists. That's how ridiculous Man-Eater is. So I'm gonna go try to get these to 60.
I've seen Man-Eater damage.
The Man-Eater damage isn't the reason. The reason is that Man-Eater has the unkillable buff. And he has... I don't know. I'm trying to like raise some 4s, so I'm going to be playing a bit longer. Because I want to raise a couple 4s. Because I still don't have a 6.
It's a ring.
That's the problem. I still don't have a 6. And I also haven't raised Draco the Gaunt. I'm having him, while I'm raising a champ to 6, I'm putting Draco the Gaunt in there. He's actually doing really well, even though he's underleveled as hell, because for some reason, he's so defensive
Yeah.
that he's actually more defensive in some ways than Burgess is, which is kind of astonishing, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, Draco the Gaunt, the reason that I said that if I level Draco the Gaunt, he'll destroy everything, clanboss, is because he's probably what is the most defensive champion I've probably ever owned. So, if I get him to the right spot, he could change the world of clanboss. So what do you think about, like, I've also been thinking about the demon stories. They're not only I've made, but I've also investigated Avion 4 because the Avion 4 revolves around the demon. Like, it revolves around, there's something going on with the demons. And we're trying to save this mist shadow or something. And I don't know. But yeah. It is fun to hear you back. That's why I'm still playing. Because I'm also motivated now more to play. Rather than like, my clan is silent,
I'm
no
just
one's
sitting-
here, and I'm still trying to get a champ to 6.
Yeah, I've just been like taking breaks off from Raid, off from League, and just been playing like Minecraft because also the case and Rift update like just coming
you know
in.
what?
Like it's
I need
barely.
to ask my mom about us getting Minecraft, because I don't have a copy of it for this particular operating system. Like, I had one on my
Want to get a
Mac.
Java edition?
I
Yeah,
had
you
one
want
on
Java
my
edition
Mac,
though.
and like, I had a fun time even there, even though I'm also trying to get used to the way that Draco the Gaunt works, because he has like a kind of elaborate shield system. And yeah, 'cause everything he has is like a heal, and he's very hard to kill. So I can imagine if I could have him, and then like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of like a clanboss while I'm leveling him, I'm trying to think of a clan boss comp that I could be even more efficient. Because I kind of feel bad that I thought that I wasn't going to kill the clan boss. Because of like all the stuff I've put on this account, and yet the boss itself is such an intimidating boss that even though I did like 6 million to it with the first key, I still can't tell you if I'll be able to do another over 6 million to finish it.
Yeah.
The weird thing is that you can do 6 million damage. In so many games, you can't do that much damage. It's just the wrong thing. Having on 4 doing 6 million damage, that's not like League, not a thing. Well, maybe, but
Can now with Viego and Mordbug. There's a Viego and a Mordbug now.
Viego's weird.
Up to like the whole billion damage. Viego's so fucking broken is why like they should have not made him in the game. They already have so many fucking breaks. They have so many videos of like him breaking the fucking game, doing uncontrollable damage that not even a tank could be able to like stop the damage of AP damage alone. Shit, like it's not going good at all. Like at all. I watched it and it was going into like the fucking billions of damage and just one hit, billion damage. Just an auto attack, 1 billion damage. Like, excuse me the fuck what? And this guy has a Dark Seal, and the Dark Seals were stacking and stacking and stacking on top of each other. With Viego.
I don't understand.
And if a Mord killed the Viego that had all those stacks, Mord then gains all that fucking damage. All that fucking AP damage. And you know how destructive Mord is with that damage.
Okay, I'm gonna go to arena. Like I don't know. I was trying to, you know, do some campaign grinding just so I can like try to get closer to what I wanted for like, cause I'm trying to get my last 6 for my arena team, cause I need like 4 6s for a proper arena team, and I still don't have the 4th one. It's so hard to do. Just get the 4 6s, it's not that bad. It's like, have you ever tried to get that on an FTP account? Have you ever tried this? And you're not extremely experienced at the game? Yeah, you'll see. You'll see, it's incredibly hard. I'm against a really weird team comp. I think I'm against the Sepulture, like, really dank champions, like, I only recognize the Shaman, like, it looks like a bunch of supports. But they are actually very vicious. And they have now Revival Death? What?
Yeah. Some champions actually hold that.
They have like Revive on Death for 2 turns.
Yeah, that. The Fearmonger.
It's not even a Fearmonger.
Fearmonger has that. Like, there's other champions too that will have that.
Well,
you gotta realize that.
It's really annoying. Let's just say it's really annoying because I already have like so much that is annoying on their team. Why? I don't know what to do with this team they have. Their team is disgusting. Like, actually disgusting. I'm gonna try to just use Fergus's disgusting defensive power to try to whip it out a little bit. Like, this is not great. Although I may end up killing them anyway, because Fergus is nearly immortal. as they will soon discover. Because I think the reason I say Vergus is nearly immortal is because I have nearly 1,000 defense on him and resist. Like, I'll try to list his stats to give you an idea why I say this. He's also a defense champion, and he's got like, he's one of the best things on this account. Like, because I beat their comp, despite it being their comp being disgusting, I ended up beating it. Not a Arbiter and a Man-Eater. We're never getting through that. It's not happening. A Rector Drath and a Shaman with 2 Kales. Like, this is... It's not cool. Like, some of these team comps, it's like,
well, I found another freeze type.
What?
Freeze character, the Anointed, but it only has a 25% chance.
Freeze is not even the most annoying thing. The most annoying thing is when there's like a team comp where everything on your team has either an unkillable buff or like an unbelievable amount of like heal, perfect veil. Like they'll have like a team comp that's like literally like, you're not doing anything. We'll take all your turn meter, we'll go invisible, and then we'll like have an unbelievable amount of speed and like rock buffs. Like, like I don't even know how to explain some of the things I've seen, you know? Like you're like looking at this arena team comp and you're like, what did I do to deserve to face this team comp? What did I do?
Yeah.
Why am I facing this guy who's probably played since the beginning of the game but just hasn't figured out enough strategy to become platinum? And he's in silver arena?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Well, I got the Quaster, or the Quaster. I got the Quaster. Seems like he does pretty good
like,
damage.
okay, I'm gonna show you or tell you about a really disgusting team comp they've got. This one's got a Apothecary, a Miscreated Monster, and a Scylla the Drakes, all rank 6 with a rank 6 Kale in there. Like, I don't want to face that. Or this one, it's got a Skull Crown,
What the fuck
a
is that
Scylla the
bullshit?
Drakes,
What is
a rank 6 Dark Aethel, and some other thing, a Foley, with a decreased defense, a leech, and a block revive, with 131,000 player power. Like, that is gross.
Bullshit is that?
That is so gross.
Also, what?
Okay, okay, to be fair, I have a relatively gross team comp myself in a way, and I'm gonna explain why. Well, it's not that gross, but it's kind of gross. So I've got a rank 6 Vergus fully ascended, who's 60. 60 War Maiden. My rank 6 Vergus is the highest player power in my entire team, with like an entire account, with 27,925 player power. 21,000 player power War Maiden in full Resolve gear. A full Lifesteal gear, full level 16 gear Elhain, it's level 60. And that's 20,174. And a 12,000 High Katoon with fully 16 speed gear, who's level 50 full Ascensions. So that's my arena team. It's kind of gross, but some of the other arena teams you see, it's like, that's so gross. What is that arena team? It's like, that's all revivers and stuff. It's like, how am I supposed to beat that? What? Alright, I'm gonna go pull one rare shot. See what we do. It's a rare. A Tormentor! I'm gonna level that guy later. But yeah, I got a Tormentor.
But there's not much I can put on. There's not a lot I can do at the moment for today, or at least for right now. For raid, there's not a lot I can do at the moment. I mainly do like the dailies.
Oh,
And,
did I? Okay,
what
speaking
is
of
it
the
called? Use
dailies,
up
no, I
all
have not
the.
finished my dailies. God damn it, man. I'm gonna go do that in the next episode.